My name is Gabriel Lester. I'm a visual artist and inventor, and we are currently in Jing'an at the 36th floor. I've been living here with my fiancée since 2011, which will be about 2.5 years now. It's in fact the third summer we're spending here. In the first 2 weeks we spent in Shanghai, which is the same temperature as which is right now, which is like 40 degrees Celsius, so it's like hot. But we went in and out apartments and apartment buildings, and I got friendly with one of the real estate agents that was showing us around. Her name was Sarah. I asked her at a certain point if at one time a week we could go and visit any of these empty apartments that she had on her list, which we were showing her potential clients. And one of the pieces that came out, which is a performance piece, but it's also very much a kind of like early cinema piece, it's called Trick Shot. It's basically me holding a mirror and reflecting the sunlight falling into this empty apartment. As the sunlight brights up the lens, I kind of disappear and reappear. So a lot of my work has really been about directing the gaze of the spectator. And the movies, which I only discovered after the first one, and now I'm talking about the series of 3 silent movies, all of a sudden these were as if I was trying to find the inward gaze. So I'm depicting people, very much portraited. They're inside a kind of movement or something's happening, but we're observing them as they are observing what their mind proposes. So they're not looking out into the world. They're not observing something as much as I want you to look into the book or into these installations or other works that I've made. But there's a moment of introspection or like a self-realization almost. And what is interesting about all of these movies is that in fact, for the lack of a better word, they are like pornography. They're not about trying to stage a narrative, short film or a little, catchy thing like some of the advertisements are. But it's very much about actually proposing to the audience a very blunt and face value kind of relationship to people and their act of self-realization. It's not concealed. It's to show what's there, which I think is what these films are about.
Very good place to bring your foreign friends. Cheap?